Vegas STEM Lab is a 3-week-long summer camp that's designed to help middle school students develop an interest and an identity around entertainment and hospitality engineering.
We are trying to develop their relation to the STEM. We are showing that engineering involves imagination, creativity, fun.
They engage in a series of activities that help them to understand what entertainment and hospitality engineering is, and then what kinds of skills are required to do that type of work.
We are actually taking these students on our first week to different behind the scenes of theaters, of shows, giving them the sense of what engineering goes behind these productions.
My favorite was the Jabberwockeez.
Jabberwockeez show was pretty cool.
Jabberwockeez.
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 I really liked when we visited the Jabberwockeez.
They see how the end product looks and understand the relation between the end product and the effort and the components required. So if they heard from Jabberwockeez that this is a LED panel, they have to understand how one single LED. Then they understand that you can program all together to produce a certain part.
Went to this place called Blackfire Studios. They showed us 2 different examples of a robot that can take voice commands. I'm a big Star Wars fan, so I figured, hey, maybe I can finally make a droid. R2-D2, here I come.
There's a virtual poker game, and there's a virtual dealer, so you can play it without doing physical contact during COVID. There's always ways to be creative because if the environment changes, you have to learn to change with it. You can learn to create new innovative things that could benefit other people.
I also liked when we visited the hospitality hall. I think it's widened my view of how things could be done in if I wanted to go down the path that I have in mind. I do want to do something science related maybe, but I do like things like interior design, so maybe a combination of both. So yeah, technology for interior design.
The young mind is as a sponge. It's absorbing whatever you drop. So you have to really, seed the right thing at the right moment.
For the second week of the camp, they learned very specific skills around coding ESP32 microcontrollers and then how to program LED displays. They got into groups and they've designed a project in their group that utilizes those skills as an example of entertainment and hospitality engineering.
We're kind of reinventing a lightsaber.
If you move it right, it'll change a certain color or forward, or if it spins or something.
We are building a remote control car. We're also messing around with how we can actually connect it to our devices. We can just whip out a phone and start tinkering with it.
The project our group is working on is a solar tracker, which tracks the sun and angles the solar panel so it faces the sun and gains more sunlight.
Most of them are kind of programming it for the first time, or even dealing with some of the electronic components for the first time. So when they really try to connect them, and they see it to work, they really have a real sense of accomplishment.
Just seeing that work after working on it for so long, and seeing everybody's face light up as it changes color.
I just want to see it all and all the lights and all it come together and stuff.
I think what's most rewarding is seeing them find fulfillment in the kinds of skills that they're learning. They're beginning to develop an identity around entertainment and hospitality engineering.
When I see excitement in the faces and fulfillment, this is the best reward.
Once they get something to work, and the next thing is they're really challenging themselves. And when you actually see that, you see that's the best motivation, and it's totally different after that.
Because of the camp, I feel more inclined to do the harder way, which is more rewarding in the end because you get to do a lot more cooler things.
I learned about myself that I just have to keep trying, and even though some things don't work, you have to keep persevering. During our project, we messed up a bit and we had to redo it. The final build, you feel proud about your work. You see what you've accomplished. It felt amazing.
Our goal is to make sure that they're able to achieve that first step, and after that, they can actually make their own steps. So that's been my most rewarding, seeing them take the next step.